May peace be on all of you. Myself, Dr. Majid Khan, Associate Professor Loknete Dr. J.D. Pawar College of Pharmacy, Kalwan, Nasik. I welcome you in Lecture 2 of Anti-Arrhythmic Drugs. In previous lecture, that is in Lecture 1, we have covered anti-arrhythmic agent which include Class 1, that is membrane stabilizer drug, Class 2, that is beta blocker, Class 3, that is potassium ion channel blocker. Now in this lecture 2, we will cover about the calcium channel blocker. So what do we mean by calcium channel blocker? Calcium channel blocker are the drugs used to lower blood pressure. They work by slowing the movement of calcium into the cell of heart and blood vessel walls, which make it easier for the heart to pump and widen blood vessels. As a result, the heart does not have to work as hard and blood pressure lowers. So in short, as name indicate, calcium channel blocker which block the calcium channel and prevent or slow down the entry of calcium, and we know calcium is required for contraction. So these agents block the calcium channel, slow down the calcium entry, and therefore causes relaxation. So learning outcome of this chapter: after completion of this topic, student able to remember classification of calcium channel blocker, SAR of calcium channel blocker, understand the mechanism of action, draw the chemical structure of important calcium channel blocker with their IUPAC name and uses. Now first one is classification of calcium channel blocker. So here the first class is called as first generation. In that there are three subclasses. First one is phenylalkylamine. Example verapamil. Second 1,4-dihydropyridine. Example nifedipine. Third one is benzothiazepine. Example diltiazem. So it is the first generation. In second generation, first one is phenylalkylamine. Example biperidil. Second one is 1,4-dihydropyridine. Example amlodipine and felodipine. So it is the two type, first generation and second generation. If you see, the first two class of first generation has been expanded by introduction of second generation of more potent analog. Means in case of first generation, first two class, that is phenylalkylamine and 1,4-dihydropyridine, is expanded into second generation. So here there are same class, first generation, second generation. So it is expanded. Biperidil is an example of second generation phenylalkylamine class, and amlodipine and felodipine is the example of second generation of 1,4-dihydropyridine class. Now next point is SAR, structural activity relationship of calcium channel blocker. So it is the general structure of this drug, that is 1,4-dihydropyridine analog. So in that first point, 1,4-dihydropyridine is essential. So this above ring, it is a 1,4-dihydropyridine ring. It is essential for activity. Substitution at N1 position or reduce pyridine, piperidine, decrease the activity. Means this nitrogen, where there is a hydrogen is present, if we replace this hydrogen with any other group, then the activity decreases. Similarly, there are two double bonds in this ring. If we remove one double bond, then it is a reduced form of pyridine. It again decreases the activity. Similarly, if we remove these two double bonds, then it becomes piperidine, and here also there is a decrease in activity. Then in second point, carbon 4 phenyl ring is important, this phenyl ring. So it is on the fourth position. According to this ring, this phenyl ring is in on fourth position. So this ring, phenyl ring, is important. If we use heterocyclic ring instead of this phenyl ring, activity is decreases. So phenyl ring at fourth position is important. Next point is regarding this X. On phenyl ring there is a X. So X is important for size and position rather than electronic nature. Compound with ortho or meta X possesses more activity than unsubstituted and para-substituted compound. It means that this X should be ortho or meta, not para. So if this X is ortho or meta, then the compound show more activity as compared to the compound in which X is para, or when there is a, or where there is a no substitution, there is an unsubstituted compound. So in short, compound with ortho and meta substitution possess optimum activity as compared to those compounds which are unsubstituted or para-substituted. The importance of ortho or the important ortho or meta substituent is to provide sufficient bulk to lock the conformation of 1,4-dihydropyridine such that carbon 4 aromatic ring is perpendicular to 1,4-dihydropyridine ring, and this perpendicular conformation is essential for activity. It means that for a good activity, this phenyl ring is perpendicular to this 1,4-dihydropyridine ring. In other words, these two rings should be non-coplanar, not in the same plane. For optimum activity, these two rings are perpendicular to each other, or in other words, it should be non-coplanar. So for non-coplanar, this X must be ortho or meta. If this X is on para position, then these two rings should not be in should not be perpendicular to each other. So it is important that this two ring, above ring 1,4-dihydropyridine and this phenyl ring, should be perpendicular to each other or should be no coplanar. It is only possible when this X is ortho or meta. If X shifted to para position, then this perpendicular is lost and the activity is decreases. Next point, 1,4-dihydropyridine ring is essential for activity. Then next point, ester group at carbon 3 and carbon 5 optimize the activity. So this one is ester 3 and 5 position of above ring. Ester is there for optimum activity. Other electron withdrawing group show decreased activity. Example, nifedipine and felodipine. So here ester is there in maximum cases. If we remove this ester, then the activity is decreases. So in case of nifedipine and felodipine, ester group is there on third and fifth position. Next point, with exception amlodipine, all 1,4-DHP, DHP means dihydropyridine, short form dihydropyridine, have carbon 2 and carbon 6 methyl group. So on carbon 2 and carbon 6 there will be a methyl group. So this one is methyl group, this one is methyl group. So maximum compound contain methyl group on carbon 2 and carbon 6 except amlodipine. So in case of amlodipine there is a no methyl group on carbon 2 and carbon 6, and amlodipine is more potent than nifedipine. So it is about the SAR of calcium channel blocker. Now regarding mechanism of action. So on cardiac muscle, as we know, in phase 0 there is sodium entry causes depolarization, which leads to slow activation of calcium ion channel that allow movement of calcium into the cell. This contribute to maintained plateau phase, that is called as phase 2. The calcium initiate second and larger release of calcium from sarcoplasmic reticulum in the cell. This secondary release of calcium is sufficient to initiate contractile process of cardiac muscle and causes contraction of cardiac muscle from reaction between actin and myosin. In cardiac muscle, there is a formation of complex between calcium and troponin C, which causes uncovering of myosin binding site on actin and allow binding of myosin on actin, which causes contraction of cardiac muscle. So it is a normal process how cardiac muscle is contracted. So in short, when there is entry of calcium through the calcium channel, it triggers the more calcium release from the sarcoplasmic reticulum, which this calcium bind to troponin C to form a complex. Then this complex causes uncovering of myosin binding site on actin, and it allows the binding of actin and myosin, which causes muscle contraction. So it is a normal physiology of muscle contraction of heart. Now our drug, that is calcium channel blocker, block the entry of calcium and it causes opposite effect, that is relaxation. So calcium channel blocker, as name indicate, it block the calcium channel, therefore there is a less entry of calcium, there is a less chances of formation of this complex, and it produce opposite effect, that is relaxation. So this effect is on cardiac muscle. In blood vessel contraction of vascular muscle is regulated by concentration of cytoplasmic calcium. This mechanism include calcium calmodulin. CM means calmodulin. It is a protein. Calmodulin dependent kinase as oppose calcium troponin complex. Contraction of vascular muscle is triggered by influx of calcium, which bind to calmodulin to form a complex. So here is calmodulin instead of troponin in previous mechanism. So here calcium bind to calmodulin. So there is a formation of complex between calcium and calmodulin. Then this complex bind to MLCK. MLCK means myosin light chain kinase and causes its activation. So here MLCK with star show activated form of MLCK. So MLCK activated by this complex. the activated MLCK phosphorylate myosin, which causes or which combine with actin to produce contraction of muscle. So here also there is a normal physiology. When calcium entry is there, it form more release of calcium from the sarcoplasmic reticulum, and here there is a formation of calcium complex with calmodulin. Then this complex activate the MLCK myosin light chain kinase enzyme activated, and this activated form of MLCK causes phosphorylation of myosin light chain, and there is a reaction with actin to causes the contraction. So it is a normal physiology. So as our drug which again block the calcium channel, there is a less entry of calcium channel, there is a less formation of this complex, and there is a opposite effect is produced, that is relaxation. On the other side, beta agonist, this one is beta agonist, activate adenyl cyclase. AC means adenyl cyclase, to rise level of cyclic AMP, which turn phosphorylate MLCK and inactivate it to prevent muscle contraction. Hence beta agonist causes muscle relaxation. So regarding beta agonist, it causes relaxation by acting on AC, due to which cyclic AMP concentration increases, which causes phosphorylation of MLCK, which is an inactive form of this MLCK, and then it produces the relaxation. So it is the mechanism of beta agonist, but here the important is our calcium channel blocker. Once membrane has been depolarized, L type of calcium channel must be phosphorylate to open. Although there are similarity between L type of calcium channel that exist in cardiac and smooth muscle, and there are distinct difference between these two channels. So actually calcium channel having two types, L type and T type. L type of calcium channel on heart and L type of calcium channel on blood vessel is approximately same. Cardiac L type of channel activated through beta adrenergic stimulation via cyclic AMP, whereas L type of channel in smooth muscle may be regulated by GPCR linked phospholipase pathway. So here also calcium channel blocker causes vasodilation and relaxation. So it is the mechanism of action of calcium channel blocker on heart muscle, on blood vessel muscle. Now take individual drugs. So here the first drug is verapamil. So it is the structure of verapamil. So first we see about the IUPAC name. So here there are 5 carbon with nitrile group, means CN. This one is CN, nitrile. So 5 carbon with nitrile group is called as pentanitrile. So accordingly here IUPAC name is given. So IUPAC name 5 means this 5, N means this N, 2 means this 2, 3,4 dimethoxy. So this ring is 3,4 dimethoxyphenyl. This one is phenyl ring. Ethyl, ethyl means this 2 carbon ethyl. N-methyl means this N-methyl. Amino, 2 isopropyl. Here this one is isopropyl group on second position, 2 isopropyl. Again on same position 2, this ring is attached, that is 3,4 dimethoxyphenyl ring. and basic is pentanitrile. So the IUPAC name of verapamil 5 in bracket N2 in bracket 3,4 dimethoxyphenyl ethyl N methylamino 2 isopropyl 2 3,4 dimethoxyphenyl pentanitrile. Now uses of this verapamil. It is a calcium antagonist used in angina pectoris and in arrhythmia, and it also used in myocardial syndrome. These drug reduces systemic vascular resistance and blood pressure. It is available as a racemic mixture, but optically active isomer are separated. Leo-rotatory enantiomer are more potent. The route of verapamil to its receptor site is same as that of local anesthetic. Verapamil, like most of other calcium channel blocker, crosses cell membrane in uncharged form to access the site of membrane. Verapamil do not bind to calcium channel in resting state, but bind only after channel is open. So it is an important point. This drug bind to opened calcium channel. They are ionized water soluble calcium entry blocker. It use hydrophilic pathway when channel is open. So it is the uses of verapamil. Second drug, diltiazem. So it is a structure of diltiazem. So if we see the structure here, first we see the IUPAC name. So here 5 means this 5. On 5th position this group is attached. Which group? 2-dimethyl amino ethyl. So it is a 2-dimethyl amino ethyl. Then on second position this ring is attached, that is 2,4-methoxyphenyl. Then 4-oxo means this ketonic group 4-oxo. This total ring is benzothiazepine. Benzo matlab benzene, thia means sulfur, azapine means 7-member ring. So it is a benzothiazepine. On third position acetate group is there, 3-acetate. So IUPAC name 5 in bracket 2-dimethyl amino ethyl, 2,4-methoxyphenyl, 4-oxo benzothiazepine, 3-acetate. Now uses of this diltiazem drug. It was introduced as a cardiovascular agent to treat angina pectoris. It was observed to dilate peripheral arteriole, and this drug increases myocardial oxygen supply by relieving coronary artery spasm and decrease myocardial oxygen demand by decreasing heart rate and heart overload. This drug absorbs rapidly and completely from digestive tract and reaches to peak plasma level within 1 hour after administration in gelatin capsule. Oral formulation marketed as sustained formation provided peak plasma level in 3 to 4 hours. Next drug, that is nifedipine. So it is the structure of nifedipine. It is the analog of 1,4-dihydropyridine. So first see the IUPAC name. So 2,6-dimethyl means this one. This 2-methyl group is there on 2 and 6 position. 2,6-dimethyl. Then on 4th position this ring is there. 4, that is 2-nitrophenyl. Basic nucleus 1,4-dihydropyridine. And 3rd and 5th position, on 3rd, this one is 3rd position, this one is 5th position. 3,5-dimethyl carboxylate. So here carboxylate group with methyl group, same here. So IUPAC name 2,6-dimethyl, 4,2-nitrophenyl, 1,4-dihydropyridine, 3,5-dimethyl carboxylate. Now uses of nifedipine. As the class is dihydropyridine, possess pyridine ring that are partially saturated. Position 2 and 6 are substituted with alkyl group that play a role in duration of action, as we seen already seen in SAR. It is a potent peripheral vasodilating property and inhibit calcium channel on muscular smooth muscle. Next drug, amlodipine. So again, it is a 1,4-dihydropyridine analog, amlodipine. So first IPAC. Here 2 means this 2. Again 2-amino ethoxyphenyl. So this group, it is a 2-amino ethoxy methyl group. On 4th position, this ring is attached, that is 4-chlorophenyl. On 6th position, methyl group is attached, 6-methyl. Basic nucleus is 1,4-dihydropyridine. On 3rd position, this ethyl carboxylate. On 5th position, 5-methyl carboxylate. So IUPAC name 2 in bracket 2-amino ethoxymethyl, 4 2-chlorophenyl, 6-methyl 1,4-dihydropyridine, 3-ethyl carboxylate, 5-methyl carboxylate. Uses: it is second generation agent. It has greater activity for vascular smooth muscle than myocardial tissue. It is used for angina pectoris and for hypertension. Amlodipine was approved in September 2007 as a combination product with olmestirone. It is a angiotensin second antagonist used for hypertension. So this drug amlodipine used in combination with olmestirone for hypertension. Amlodipine also combined with atorvastatin for the management of higher cholesterol and higher blood pressure. So amlodipine also used in combination with atorvastatin. Atorvastatin is a lipid lowering agent. So it is the use of amlodipine. Next drug, that is felodipine. So again, this basic structure 1,4-dihydropyridine analog. So here 2,6-dimethyl. So this one is 6-methyl group, 2,6-dimethyl. On 4th position, this ring is attached, 4 in bracket 2,3-dichlorophenyl ring. Basic nucleus 1,4-dihydropyridine. On 3rd and 5th position, same group, diethyl carboxylate. So same group means 2 times is there on 3 and 5th position. Therefore, diethyl carboxylate, 2 times diethyl carboxylate. So IUPAC name 2,6-dimethyl, 4 in bracket 2,3-dichlorophenyl, 1,4-dihydropyridine, 3,5-diethyl carboxylate. Regarding uses, felodipine has same use as amlodipine. Next drug is biperidil. So it is a structure of biperidil. So biperidil, first we see the IUPAC name N-benzyl. So here is this N, this one is benzyl group, phenyl with CH2, that is called as benzyl, BENZYL. So this one is benzyl, phenyl with CH2 group, it is a benzyl group. Then again on N there is a 3, here is 3, isobetoxy. So it is a isobetoxy group, 4 carbon with branching, isobetoxy with oxygen, therefore it is called as betoxy, butane betoxy. Second, pyrrolidine. So it is a saturated ring, that is 5-member ring, pyrrolidine, 2-pyrrolidine, 1-eel attachment on 1 position. Then this 3 carbon propyl, and this one is aniline. So it is a total aniline. So IUPAC name N-benzyl, N3 isobetoxy, 2-pyrrolidine, 1-eel propyl aniline. Now uses: it has an inhibitory effect on both the slow calcium and fast sodium inward current in myocardial and vascular smooth muscle, interfere with calcium binding to calmodulin, and block both voltage and receptor operated calcium channel. It is available as film coated tablet for oral use containing 200, 300 or 400 milligram of bipyridine hydrochloride monohydrate. Next drug, that is nicardipine. So it is a structure of nicardipine. First we see the IUPAC. So 3 means this 3. This one is 3. On third position, this total group is attached. So what is this group? 2 means this 2. Benzyl, again benzyl, phenyl with this CH2 group, benzyl. Methyl, benzyl methyl means this methyl. Amino ethyl, so it is a amino ethyl. Carboxylate, so this one is carboxylate. 5-methyl, this one is 5-methyl carboxylate. Second and sixth position methyl group, dimethyl, 2,6-dimethyl. On fourth position this ring is there, 3-nitrophenyl 1,4-dihydropyridine. So total name 3 in bracket 2 benzyl methyl amino ethyl carboxylate, 5-methyl carboxylate, 2,6-dimethyl, 3-nitrophenyl 1,4-dihydropyridine. Uses: it is used to treat high blood pressure and angina. Nicardipine is more selective for cerebral and coronary blood vessel. It is available in by mouth and intravenous formulation. Next drug, that is nimodipine. So it is a nimodipine structure. First see the IUPAC. So here 5 means this 5. On fifth position this group is attached. Which group? 5 in bracket 2-methoxy. So here is a methoxy, CH3 with oxygen, 2-methoxy. Ethyl, so there are 2 carbon, 1 2 ethyl. Carboxylate, this one is carboxylate, C double bond OO, carboxylate. Then 3-isopropyl, so here is a 3-isopropyl carboxylate. This group is isopropyl with carboxylate group, 3-isopropyl carboxylate. 2,6-dimethyl, 2,6-dimethyl. 4 on fourth position this ring is attached. This ring is 3-nitrophenyl and basic nucleus 1,4-dihydropyridine. So IUPAC name 5 in bracket 2-methoxyethyl carboxylate, 3-isopropyl carboxylate, 2,6-dimethyl, 4 in bracket 3-nitrophenyl 1,4-dihydropyridine. Uses: so it is also calcium channel blocker, originally developed for treatment of high blood pressure, but it is not frequently used for high blood pressure, but has shown good result in preventing a major complication of subarachnoid hemorrhage. Means in brain there is a subarachnoid space. When there is a bleeding on that area, it is called as subarachnoid hemorrhage, also called as vasospasm. So this drug now it is used for this vasospasm. So it is about the nimodipine. So it is about the calcium channel. Thank you. If you like video, then subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.